Everyone. Hoy, 17 de octubre de 2025, damos inicio al programa de lanzamiento de la revista Voices and Ink. Orden del día. Primero, palabras del rector Hugo de Jesús Botero. Segundo, palabras de la coordinación de inglés Claudia Patricia Cubillos. Tercero, canción Back to Black de Mariana Guerra Ramírez. Cuarto, intervención de los estudiantes. Quinto, palabras de agradecimiento y motivación. Sexto, canción de cierre How Deep Is Your Love de Martina Ángel Vargas. Séptimo, entrega de la revista. Primero, palabras del rector Hugo de Jesús Botero.
Buenos días para todos los presentes, mesa directiva, docentes, padres de familia y estudiantes invitados. Quiero iniciar con un reconocimiento a todos los estudiantes del Colegio Hispanoamericano que tuvieron la disposición, el talento y la oportunidad de participar en la construcción de Voice in Ink. Estudiantes de grado tercero a grado 11 con actividades tipo Descriptive, Narrative, Policy and Argumentative Writing, que durante el desarrollo de las clases de inglés del año lectivo 24-25 lograron consolidar este hermoso trabajo. También quiero aprovechar para realizar una reflexión corta sobre un aspecto fundamental en la formación integral de nuestros estudiantes. Writing, Communicate, Competency. En un momento cada vez más interconectado y digital, la capacidad de comunicarse por escrito de manera clara, coherente y persuasiva trasciende el ámbito académico. Se convierte en una herramienta vital para participar activamente en la sociedad global. La escritura no solo transmite ideas, construye puentes entre culturas, generaciones y formas de pensar. Es en esencia una forma de dejar una huella intelectual y emocional que perdura en el tiempo. Ahora, cuando esa expresión se realiza en una segunda lengua, como es el caso del inglés, el desafío se transforma en una oportunidad única. Desarrollar competencias comunicativas en otro idioma implica no solo dominar estructuras lingüísticas, sino también abrirse a nuevas formas de ver el mundo, construir significados y de interactuar con realidades diversas. Desde la coordinación de inglés, continuaremos fortaleciendo y ampliando los espacios culturales y académicos que promueven el aprendizaje significativo en nuestra segunda lengua. Este compromiso responde a la proyección institucional de buscar formar ciudadanos globales, capaces de comunicarse con eficacia, sensibilidad intercultural y pensamiento crítico. Finalmente, Voice in Ink, A Journey Through the Student Writing, es un proyecto que muestra la creatividad y el progreso de nuestros estudiantes en la escritura. Cada microrrelato refleja una voz única y nos ayuda a crecer como escritores en inglés. A través de nuestro programa de inglés, los estudiantes aprenden a escribir diferentes tipos de textos con estructura, creatividad y buenas habilidades comunicativas. Thank you very much for attention.
Segundo, palabras de la coordinación de inglés Claudia Patricia Cubillos.
Good morning, everyone. It is a great honor to welcome you to the official launch of our very first English Writing Atelier, a project that reflects dedication, creativity, and the commitment of our students to the beautiful process of learning a new languages. In this book, you will find different types of texts: descriptive, narrative, argumentative, and expository, written according to the level and rate of each student. But more than simple assignments, these writings are the results and effort, imagination, and the genuine passion for learning. Our students were challenged not only to use English correctly, but also to go beyond grammar and vocabulary, to express ideas, emotions, and unique perspectives. Today, the finalists see their work published in this book, a well-deserved recognition of their talent and perseverance. I want to congratulate to each one, every one of you guys, to this achievement. This project is not just about writing in English. It's about discovering the power of words, the beautiful storytelling, and the confidence to share your voice with the world. May the first book be the beginning of many more, and may it inspire you to keep writing, creating, and believing in your own potentials. Congratulations to all our students for their wonderful accomplishment. We are very proud of you. Thank you, guys.
Tercero, canción Back to Black, Mariana Guerra Ramírez. Mariana Guerra Ramírez.
He left no time to regret, kept his leave when we say most days best. Me and my head high and my tears dry. Get on without my God. You're way back when you so far removed from all that we went through. And I trade my trouble to life, my heart's back. I go back to black. only say goodbye with words after 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to. I go back to her. I love you. It's not enough. You love her and I love her. And it's like a pie, and all my tiny penny rolling up the walls inside. We only say goodbye with words uttered 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to. We only say goodbye with words uttered 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to. I go back to. I go back to. We always say goodbye in words after 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to. We only say goodbye in words after 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to her.
Cuarto, intervención de los estudiantes. Now we're going to start calling for the students to read their stories. First, grades 3rd to 5th, descriptive writing. Cuarto A, Jorge Alejandro Herrera. Cuarto B, Valeria Jaramillo Trejos.
You don't need to say the rate.
Good morning. A bear lives in the forest. It has 4 legs, brown fur, short tail, 2 ears, and 1 nose. It can run and walk, but it can't fly and talk. Thank you.
Samuel Maya.
Good morning. The bear lives in the forest. It has brown fur. It has 4 short legs. It has a nose, eyes, and mouth too. It can run fast, but it can sing. Thank you.
Now we start with Meet the World with Emilia Mejía Tintinago.
Good morning. ¿Cuál es? Ya. I'm going to talk about Japan. Japan is a beautiful country. In Japan, people speak Japanese. The capital of Japan is Tokyo. Each nationality is Japanese. Japan is located in Asia. Colombians have blacker skin than Japanese. Japanese food is delicious. I like the Japanese food because it is salty and has fish. In Japan, people celebrate Tanabata. It's on July 7th, and it takes place in Sendai. In Japan lives the crested ibis. It has white feathers, red face, and it eats insects, frogs, and small fish. In 2002, there were 140 crested ibis, but now there are 11,000, so the population increased. They are endangered because of hunting and habitat loss. Japan is a wonderful country. The food is delicious, it's beautiful and magical, the celebrations are fantastic, and in Japan lives fantastic animals. You have to visit this wonderful place. Thank you.
Antonia Araque.
Good morning. I am going to talk about Spain because it is beautiful. It is in Europe. The capital is Madrid. The nationality is Spaniard and the language is Spanish. Spaniards have light skin, brown eyes, and dark hair. They are happy, funny, nice, and tall. The Spanish people are nicer than Colombia people. Spain is the happiest country in Europe. The Spanish food is churros with chocolate. I like Spanish food because it is delicious, salty, and sweet, so I would like to try. A special day in Spain is the Tomatina. The Tomatina is in the last Wednesday of August. It takes place in Buñol, Spain. People throw tomatoes to each the others. An endangered animal in Spain is the Cantabrian brown bear. It has brown fur. It is shy. It's big, strong, and heavy. In 1990, there were 60 Cantabrian brown bears, but now there are 370, so the population increased. They are endangered because of hunting and habitat loss. You should visit Spain because of its forests. Thank you.
Samuel Ríos Ordóñez.
Good morning. I am going to talk about England because it's my favorite country. The capital is London, the nationality is British, the language spoken is English, and the location is in Europe. The British are taller than Colombians. Colombians are taller than Spaniards, but the British are the tallest. People have like eyes. People are elegant. The typical food in England is fish and chips. It is salty, in my opinion. It is delicious, so I love it. The special day in England is the cheese rolling competition. It is in May. The competition takes place in Gloucestershire. The people chase the cheese and roll down the mountain. The typical animal is the Haseldormus. It is a nocturnal animal. It is small, it has a long tail, and it has small ears. In the past, there were 3.5 million, but now there are 750,000 Haseldormus. They are endangered because of habitat loss and climate change. You should visit England because the monuments are beautiful and the people are elegant. Thank you.
Isabel Fajardo.
I Hello. I am going to talk about Australia because it is an interesting country. Australia's location is in Oceania. The capital is Canberra. The people's nationality is Australian and the language is English. People are happy and nice. Australian people have lighter skin than some Colombians. Australian people are the tallest. The typical food in Australia is the chicken parmigiana. Australian food is salty and sweet. I like Australian food because it is delicious, so I would like to try it. And a special celebration is Bowlia Camel Race. This special day is from July 18th to 21st. It takes place in Queensland. In this celebration, people participate in a competition and ride a camel. The endangered animal from Australia is the golden finch. They are colorful birds. They are smart and they feed on insects and seeds. In the past, there were 800,000, but now there are 2,500 golden finch. They are endangered because of habitat loss. You should go to Australia because this country is the most beautiful in the world for its diversity. Thank you.
Jacobo Barreto Sánchez.
Good morning. My name is Jacobo Barreto Sanchez. I am going to write about school groups and interests. I like join the art club, drama club, and science club. My interests are painting in an art club, acting in the drama club, and making experiments in the science club. I am good at painting, drawing, and acting, but I am bad at singing. I am also good at making robots. I joining I joined the art club because I like the colors and creativity, and I joined the drama club because I like drama and acting in the cultural center. I joined the sports team and school newspaper. The group that I enjoy most is the art club. I am trending out for the art club. Thank you.
Esteban Puente Castrillón.
Good morning. I am Esteban. I'm going to write about my favorite school groups. I like the soccer team because I love playing soccer. Also, I'm interested in playing the guitar. I hate doing martial arts because I'm not interested in doing taekwondo. I'm good at playing basketball and soccer. Besides, I'm good at drawing. I'm bad at playing volleyball and skateboarding. I'm good at playing soccer. For that, I'm tried out for the soccer team. But also, I like playing the instruments. For that, I like the school orchestra. Next year, I'm going to join in the basketball team, and I am so going to sing up for the science club. I like trying out for the art club. How about joining the school orchestra? Thank you.
Miguel Felipe Arce.
Hello, I'm Miguel and I am going to write about the school groups that I join. These groups are the soccer club, the video games club, and the art club. My interests that I love are painting, video games, and playing soccer. I hate playing chess and playing basketball. I like painting and drawing. I'm good at art, drawing, painting, kicking the ball, and running and riding. I'm bad at swimming and skating. The reason are because I am strong at playing soccer. I am intelligent, I am fast, and I am good. A new group that I am joining is the Club because I love animals. I enjoy the soccer club more. I like to try out for the English club. How about joining the video games club? Thank you.
Now we're gonna start with narrative writing with grades 6th and 7th. First, Love at Gateway 12, Martina Ángel Vargas.
Hello, I am Martina. Love at gate B12. Mia stands near gate B12, her heart pounding like powerful airplane engine. She holds a small bouquet of bright yellow daisies, hoping Leo arrives before the flight leaves. The airport smells of strong hot coffee, cold metal chairs, and time-tapped travelers rushing everywhere. Neon signs blink above rolling suitcases, while voices echo like whispers trapped inside a cave. People hurry past, but Mia focuses only on the gate. Her palms are sweaty and cold. Suddenly, Leo appears, holding a single red rose. His smile is soft and sweet, like cotton candy clouds on a sunny day. I waited all day, he says, his voice trembling. He smiles nervous. I came just for you, she answers, handing him a daisy. In all the noisy crowd, the world goes quiet as their hands touch handily. Two flowers, one red, one yellow, say what their hearts cannot. They jiggle, love lands right on time. Gracias.
The War by María Antonia López Vargas.
The war. I'm in my car, driving as fast as I can, far away from the war. My husband is with me. We are driving to a police station. Our two daughters are there. We hid them there before the war began. But when we arrived, the place was destroyed. The Nazis have been here. I fell to the ground, grabbed my husband's hand, and I started to cry. Did I do the right thing leaving my daughters there alone? But I can't give up. I stand up and scream their names. Violet, Sarah. No answer. Thirds fall. I'm about to collapse again when suddenly some rocks begin to move. It's them, my daughters. They are alive. Hurt, but alive. I throwed open the car door and ran to them, tears in my eyes. We just need to treat your wounds. We need to escape this nightmare, but the Nazis are getting closer. Then a roar from the sky. A helicopter appears. I scream toward it, waving my arms. That's our chance. That's all. We need to jump. And we do. We are safe now. Thank you.
Where Mist Appears by Santiago Hoyos Ramírez.
Where mist appears, we live surrounded by cracked houses, fair mountains, and afternoons that smell like panela. The bus is our life. We take it to go anywhere. We take the bus to Aurelio's house, the only one with a TV. The screen shows only shadows, but we feel together. We take it to freelance that place. He gives us candies if we give him a little money. Don't tell your brothers, he says with a tear. A bad deal, but a good memory. We plant an almond tree outside the school, and arrow cries when it blooms, because that's when the bush crashed. Still, we took the bus that terrible day. We take it to the capital to study, but soldiers stop us. Things get strange after that. Now I whisper to people through the fog. I try to remember who I am, but what matters with what doesn't. Maybe the town forgets me, or maybe I forget everything.
Daniela Cedeño Perea.
My head was too sleepy to realize anything. I could barely think. Just as always, I woke up from my slumber at 10 a.m. No one was home but me. My non-existent cooking skills showed up. I was in trouble. What was I supposed to do for breakfast? I had no cereal left, so that wasn't an option. While I was trying to figure out a solution, which didn't imply robbing, the thought of a tasty waffle with chocolate chips came to my mind. It seemed so delicious that I could almost taste it. Suddenly, the same waffle appeared, randomly popped up. I had no idea what was going on. Somehow, I made magic? That's impossible, I thought. But another idea came to my mind, a sandwich. As I expected, it also appeared. That's when I realized the power I was blessed with. Every food I thought could appear.
The Toxic Lake by Sara Betancourt Bermúdez.
One day in a mystery town, there were five friends: May, Maria, Sarah, Salome, and Alex. They were playing basketball when the ball went into a lake. They went to the lake for the ball, but May accidentally fell into the lake. Everyone was so scared because that was the toxic lake. When May fell into the lake, she literally disappeared. The lake gave her invisibility, but she didn't know it was temporary. She tried to get attention of her friends, but they didn't see her. She went to her house because maybe her dad and mom saw her. Her dad and mom got scared because they heard the voice of the doctor, but didn't see her. She was so sad because no one saw her. Finally, when it was midnight, she wasn't invisible anymore. She was very, very happy because the dad could see her.
Dust by María Paula Valencia Rodríguez.
Hi, and dust. What would you do if one day you woke up with the power to destroy anything you touch? That's why I found out when trying to turn off the alarm. I attempted destroy it. At first, I was confused, but when the bed became dusty because of my touch, I had no doubts. My family came and saw everything. They were amazed. They took me to the park where I could destroy things freely. I was having fun with my baby sister, but suddenly she ran to the street. I held her arm, saving her for being killed by a car. And what have I done? Seeing her crumble in front of my eyes made me want to vomit. I gasped in horror as the unmanageable tears began to fall. My family tried to console me, but they did not know that I killed her. I decided to do something for her. I touched myself turning into dust.
Grades 8th and 9th, Expository Writing, Social Media by Salome Pérez Peroni.
Hi everyone. Social media. Knives can be both a tool and a weapon. So can social media. Teenagers use it in different ways. Some of them are positive and some of them are negative. However, the world isn't just black and white, and social media is a mix of both. Being informed is crucial, and that's what social media provides. It helps teens develop their own beliefs based on news. Plus, it allows them to stay in touch with friends and family, helping them grow a rich social life. Nevertheless, there is also a place for negative aspects, such as fake news, addiction, or cyberbullying. In fact, 53.2% of teenagers have experienced this. Also, social media can be very harmful when given at a young age, as it requires the responsibility many kids don't have yet. In conclusion, social media can be both positive for communication and negative in cyberbullying. Therefore, it must be used with responsibility and regulation of teenagers and parents. Thank you.
The Pros and Cons of Social Media for Teenagers by Marlon Rojas Muñoz. Dale.
Good morning, everyone. The pros and cons of social media for teenagers. Social media is the portal to the new world of communication, and it's where people can share any kind of information. The pros and cons depends on what use you give them. Teenagers usually use social media to feel connected, text with others, and be part of groups. and it could be helpful for receiving feedback. Furthermore, social media in our times is the fastest way to notice what is happening and receive information. While we are using social media, it could show us negative things, damage our self-esteem by showing us things that maybe we could never do. And it's alarming the time teenagers spend using social media apps. As I said at the beginning, it depends a lot on what use you give them. And we should control ourselves and use them in a moderated way. In my opinion, social media is required and it's a way to express yourself. Thank you.
Luciana Barona Castillo.
Hello. Social media has become a popular thing this year, especially among teenagers, where you can connect with other people even if they're from another country, find funny videos, and do almost everything. It's very helpful, but is it good for teenagers to use it all the time? Teenagers often have homework related to investigation on the internet, or they have to study for a workshop, so they can search for educational things on social media. On social media, they can learn about technology that will help in the future, and they can also stay up to date with the new things that happen around the world. On the other hand, its extended use might be bad. There are situations where a teenager gets depression, anxiety, and meltdown problems where because of social media. Teenagers also spend all their day on social media and don't communicate with family or friends. In social media, there are also situations of cyberbullying which lead to self-harm or worse. In conclusion, there should be a good use of social media. Parents should make a time limit for their kids so it's used the right way.
Why Empathy is Important in Friendship by Juan Camilo Aragón.
Hello. Empathy is the way humans understand each other. It shows us how others see the world, letting us know what is happening with them. It allows us to feel what others feel because it is a kind of forum, so we can change ideas and understand ourselves better. For example, when someone is sad, we know that because we stay with that person, and we understand him or her because we have empathy. When we understand other people's vision, we can avoid trouble because we easily understand the other person's opinion. Another example, when someone is sad, we understand her or him because we try to see through his or her eyes and his or her mind. It makes the person feel safer because he or she knows that someone understands his or her point of view. After all, empathy is good because it lets us understand others with ease. It promotes different kinds of ideas and understanding of other visions. Thank you.
Why Empathy is Important in Friendship by Sara Sofía Raigosa.
Good morning. Why empathy is important in friendship. Empathy is important in friendship and in every relationship because by putting yourself in the other person's state of being, you can understand them and help them. Just like in the future, you would like to be helped and understood. Putting yourself in another person's shoes is something significant for the person you are trying to empathize with. Furthermore, you will feel great for helping them, such as knowing a friend is sad and trying to make her day. At the end, Both will feel great. Empathy is also important because it gives you another perspective of things, and therefore you can reassure or correct your point of view about something. That's why empathy is the best key for a great relationship. It creates trust, mutual help, respect, care, and confidence. A perfect example would be to listen, understand, and advise someone. That is why empathy, I think, is key in a relationship. Thank you.
Why Empathy is Important in Friendship by Daniel Vargas Castro.
Why is empathy important in friendship? Have you ever seen a friend who's having a bad day and felt sad for them? That's called empathy. Empathy is when you put yourself inside other people's shoes and feel something similar to them. When you see a homeless person, it is probable that you feel bad. That's because you're putting yourself into their perspective, trying to imagine what they're feeling. Sometimes, when we disagree, we prefer to fight over changing our minds, but with empathy, you can be able to understand different opinions without fighting. Empathy is crucial to make people feel better around us. Empathy can make them feel like they can share experiences with us and feel more comfortable. Next time you talk to another person, try asking yourself, how are they feeling? Studies have confirmed that empathetic people make friends much faster, so you should go try it out.
Grades 10th and 11, Argumentative Writing. Everything But Enough by Mariana Soto Dominguez.
Good morning, everyone. Everything but enough. He had made it. That's what everyone said. When he walked through the streets, flashing lights attacked him like waves. His phone buzzed every second. Expensive cars waited outside his mansion. 20 rooms. Sofas with price tags as if they meant nothing. Endless compliments thrown his way. He could say he had everything, but he didn't. The nights were silent, empty. He scrolled through his phone gallery. Photos full of smiles, but all he saw were stranger faces. Then he found it, a photo of him and his mother, laughing and joking over a pack of instant noodles. The simplicity of the photo made him smile, just a little. In truth, it warmed his heart, like nothing had in years. That's when it hit him. He hadn't seen her in 10 years. He didn't even know her phone number. He went to bed that night, sad and surrounded by all his luxuries. Everything but enough.
Table for One by Sara Lucía Pedraza.
Good morning. Table for one. I'm a Mexican that came to the USA to study and get a job, but that didn't happen for 3 years. My life changed when I met Lucy. She was the most beautiful and intelligent woman I've ever met. Soon, I got a job in a corporation while she stayed at home. Later, I got promoted in the office, and Lucy got pregnant. I had everything. When my son was born, I was at work, so Lucy had the baby alone, and it was too late to apologize. I started spending less time at home. My job was giving me the opportunities I came for, but I was rich, but I had lost my real treasure. One day I got home and called Lucy and realized she had left. From that day on, I had nothing to spend my money on and started buying for myself, going places, etc. But I always ended up saying, "Table for one, please."
Falling Down the Pyramid by Daniela Vega y Manuela González.
Morning.
Morning. Falling down the pyramid. First story. I could never imagine how my life went downhill that year. Crowded factories closed their doors, cutting the thin string that held my opportunities to survive. Bringing the needed meal to me and my fluffy companion, my cat, began to be less and less usual. My dear Lily couldn't stand it anymore, and she left me for a happier life in the clouds. With my heart broken, I still try. More effort, worse results, more failure. It makes me wonder, is it really wrong to ask for help in these situations? How ironic. They want me out of here, but no one gives me a hand. You can't climb the pyramid. It can't be changed.
Second history. Thomas lived happily with his wealthy parents, Mr. and Miss Winbury. They were always together. However, one day his parents went on a business trip and never returned. The father broke the tragic news that they had died, and a will would decide his fate. Unfortunately, Thomas had left with nothing, and everything went to his uncle Chuck, who was cold and selfish, the opposite of his parents. He kicked Thomas out, leaving him with nowhere to go. Thomas knew he must leave the city, so he took a bus to Tampa, where he met Rosita, a kind woman from Guatemala who saw his potential. She took him and supported his education. Over time, Thomas met Macarena, and they moved back to Thomas' hometown. One day, he saw his uncle again, homeless and desperate. Despite everything, Thomas, being honorable and kind, forgave him and offered his help. Thank you.
Quinto, palabras de agradecimiento y motivación.
Good morning, everyone there. If I had to summarize what happened today, I would say that we are really proud. We're proud not just because you are students, because we are seeing the process and the result that you have. We're proud because we were seeing what you were doing step by step, and we were with you every single moment. We're proud of each one of you, of our students who participate in this storytelling event. Your creativity, passion, and talent shine through every word. Thank you to our dedication as teachers, of course, and your dedication as parents. And parents for being supportive, who encourage and inspire you students. And we wanted you to keep trying, keep dreaming, and who knows where your stories will take you away. Thank you.
Sexto, canción de cierre, How Deep Is Your Love, by Martina Ángel Vargas.
Oh, I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me at the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze. Before you love and you stop me. And it's me you need to show. That is your love. need to learn, 'cause we're learning without you. We belong to you. I believe you. Mono glitter to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest darkness. You're my savior when I fall. And you make me like you. That I really do. And it's me you need to show. Oh, I really need to learn. 'Cause we're living in our world. Break the sound when the ocean let us be. We belong to you and me. Da 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 da. They can come to me on a silent breeze, get me on you, and you saw me, and it's making me show how the best are love. I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of break the sound when the ocean let us be. We belong to you and me. Living in our roots, breaking us down when the ocean let us be. We belong to you and living in our roots, breaking us down when the ocean let us be. We belong to you and me.
Séptimo, entrega de la revista. Thank you everyone for being here. That's it.
Sí. Yo no puedo tampoco. Ese librito te lo regalo.